Biodiversity is an omnipresent word constantly thrown around whenever we talk about the living organisms of our world. Biodiversity, in a basic sense, is the variety of life on Earth. This variety of organisms is made possible because of life constantly adapting to their habitats and changing environments. Because of this adaptation, organisms are able to create new traits, evolve their genes, as well as make some other traits obsolete for the purpose of survival. With this system, all organisms on Earth are able to sustain themselves and continuously rise up to whatever challenges the climate might present.
This variety of organisms stems mostly from these two mechanisms: the natural selection and mutation. Mutation is a change in the genetic sequence of a species that alters an individual trait they have, with varying degrees of usefulness to them. Natural selection, on the other hand, is a long-term process of filtering out traits and attributes that can benefit a species more. These two systems have made it possible for species to have extremely similar yet different traits, depending on what they needed to survive.
Biodiversity can also be applied to all levels of biological organization. These are the diversity within a particular species, the diversity within an ecosystem, and the diversity of the ecosystems on Earth. It also applies to the terrestrial, aquatic, and atmospheric environments, and the human modifications such as the urban areas and agricultural landscapes.
The variety of life in an ecosystem manages and produces everything. It includes food for the animals, the helpers in fertilizing plants, the managing of each other's populations, and more. Because of it, the estimated 8.7 million species that came into existence from a single species that evolved differently from 3.6 billion years ago until today. This is why biodiversity is a very important aspect in sustaining life on Earth.